November 15th, 2001, Halo Combat Evolved was released by Bungie. The much-anticipated game took the market by storm and was coined as the killer app, releasing as a launch title for the original Xbox console, successfully selling over 5 million copies by November of 2005. Setting the standard in first-person shooters, the game featured rechargeable shields, a 2-weapon system, split-screen co-op, and arena multiplayer. Following Halo Combat Evolved's success, Gearbox released Halo Custom Edition, a standalone mod kit. This kit repurposed Bungie's tools to make Halo CE, enabling players to create their own content. After the release of Halo 2 on November 9th, 2004, many fans were left feeling let down. Sometime after this, Masters 1337 started work with single-player version 1, otherwise known as SPV1. SPV1 was just an initial interest with game making and understanding sandboxes. SPV2 was an extension to SPV1 initially and then grew into its own, but then later died because of poor planning and execution. SPV3 initially started in 2011-2013 by others, but eventually died by itself as well. Quickly revived in 2013 by Masters. Finally, released August 19th, 2017 was the full version featuring 60 frames per second of SPV3. First, what is Halo SPV3? Halo SPV3 is a total overhaul of the Halo 1 campaign for the PC. It features new weapons, enemies, vehicles, modes, maps, map selection, and music. Also containing updated textures, graphics, and contains terminals that help flesh out changes to story. This mod respects and enhances the Halo 1 original gameplay, having a focus remaining on weapons, melee, and grenades, and making innovations within each. Also, the mod utilizes many of Bungie's original concepts, such as grenade launcher. Starting with the Pillar of Autumn, which I highly suggest you play first to get accustomed to the gameplay. You see an awesome snapshot of all of the changes that have been made to Halo, with all new lighting and color dynamics, and the looks of the characters. The game really swallows you in. In addition to the chief section, on the Pillar of Autumn, after you go up an elevator, you find a corridor where you have to get to the other side to the Covenant. There's more emphasis for your survival as you pass by the boarding vessels, knowing that there used to be a life pod there. A life pod that you desperately need to get off the ship with. The Mission Keys is an excellent example of how SPV3 emphasizes Halo's setting. As you enter their flood lair, you hear the repurposed audio logs from Key's fight with the Proto-Gravemind from CE Anniversary.
Covenant captured me. Didn't they? I can't remember.
I can read the Captain's CNI transponder. He's in the control room.
This gives me a taste of what's to come. Oh, and by the way, on Noble and Legendary difficulty, this area, if you thought the last half of the game was tough, you're in for it, man. In the case of the mission Halo, when the Coveys are attacking you, you have another choice other than just attacking them back. If on Legendary and Noble, you run to the Bumblebee and activate an airstrike, the Covenant bastards will then come at you faster. You have to hold them off as you wait for the most grisly longsword pilot ever to come kill the hell out of them.
9.242, we've located your position, but so have the Covenant. Hold your ground until air support can arrive.
Covenant BattleNet is going crazy. Stay on your toes.
This is Longsword Fighter Lima 28 inbound on your position. Hang tight. Starting my bombing run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vehicle sections have been majorly improved. Straying away from the simplicity of Halo 1, SPV3 delivers for the better. On Assault in the Control Room and 2 Betrayals, you get a new underground vehicle section, as a whole new area of vehicles is ready to use, like the Grizzly and the Sparrowhawk and the Anti-Air Wraith, just to name a few. What's special about Assault on the Control Room and 2 Betrayals is that if you take your tank to the end of its section, you'll get a magic gong. This gong says that the tank will be lonely and eagerly awaiting your return into Betrayals, loyally right where you left it. In 2 Betrayals, Sparrowhawk is implemented in a way that reminds me of, well, really anything in life. With plenty of pain and suffering, I just might, maybe, possibly, perhaps, might be able to get it. And when I do, it is just the best thing ever. Sparrowhawk shields, and missiles, and guns, this thing is fun. Difficulties for this mod have also been changed, from normal, heroic, and legendary. SPV3 has its own replacement for easy. This difficulty is noble, and it is more difficult than legendary, and is better for this mod. Noble is about having less enemies, they fire faster, and have more variety in their range. This difficulty is by far my favorite. I love the struggle, the pain, and the sense of accomplishment after you exit an area. Once you face the flood, the game turns it up to 11. For me, Noble is the best way to enjoy the game. Like any good, tough game, it's tough but fair. Ideas from Reach have been implemented for the better in this title. Armor abilities have been implemented featuring Sprint, Visor, and Rechargeable Health. Sprint recharges quickly and fixes bad positioning. Visor indicates enemies and is almost needed for darker missions, such as Truth and Reconciliation, and drains so you have to time its usage, but not fast enough for it to be a hindrance, which is a really nice touch. Rechargeable Health, my personal favorite, is almost mandatory on higher difficulties. Improvements to the enemies are vast. You have bolstered human forces, larger and better armed Covenant forces, better and empowered Sentinel forces with enforcers. Last but not least are the Flood forces. In vanilla Halo, the Flood, they were under-designed and minimally executed. This mod fully executes this parasite with vengeance. These guys really feel like you're being attacked by a flood of space zombies, and it is wonderful. Something worth taking note of when you're fighting the Flood, from going from the Flood to the Covenant, that you need to be quick on your feet, because you need to change tactics, and the weapons that work on the Flood don't necessarily work on the Covenant, and vice versa. Overall, the enemies in this game have such great variety that every encounter is fresh and exciting. That the sandbox of weapons and grenades the game offers you, SPV3 maintains that 30 seconds of fun mantra Halo is known for. Good job, CMT. All of the weapons in Halo SPV3 have a very good and distinct placement. The Covenant weapons are not just a retread of the human weapons. The Covenant Focus Rifle is not a sniper rifle. The Particle Rifle is not either a BR or a DMR, and the Plasma Rifle is as sure as hell not just another assault rifle. Not to mention the Sentinel weapons have their own unique placement in the sandbox. SPV3 has you monitor their ammo and available ammo, making a clear distinction from the overheat function of the Covenant weapons. Built to address the issues from the Bungie-era Halo games, SPV3 now addresses the Halo community's call for an older style of gameplay. This game has been a breath of fresh air and will be on any PC that I own. However, but for me, the biggest sin is that it can't do more. I'd really love to see a Halo SPV3 co-op campaign, but I know I never will. All of those assets were used to bring us other things in the game that we enjoy. Going forward, I have faith that the CMT team will deliver on their next project, Project Oddball. It'll be very interesting to see how they tackle 343's issues seen in Halo 4 and Halo 5. I'm Mark from Abrogated Gamers, and I just want to say thank you very much for watching. We're a young channel, we're still learning, we're still trying, and any feedback would be very welcome. Thank you very much. Have a good day.